Hello everyone and welcome back to Train Sim World 5. Today we are in the Gospel Oak or the Suffragette Line running from Barking Riverside to Gospel Oak. And we are driving... sorry, let me just make sure that's in. And we are driving the Avantra Class 710 with announcements. So actually we now have announcements. Luckily, is that pantograph up? It does look like it's up. So yes, we're driving this now with announcements, which is quite exciting. So yes, we finally got announcements in this. So there is a mod that gives this announcements, and what I will also be doing is I'll be taking a look at all the stations, because there's some scenery you can only see when you're walking around. So yes, that does mean we might be leaving late at some instances, but sure, that's okay. And as you can see, the train is filling up already. So here we are at the Barking Riverside terminus, and we are going to be driving on a nice evening, and there has arrived another overground service. I'm really liking this DLC. I really like the overgrounds. I've always said it'd be nice to have the overgrounds in Train Sim World 5, and we have 2 lines and we're getting a third very soon. So this is our service here, Gospel Oak, 17:18, the next one being in 15 minutes. This is the boundary here, and this is the boundary here. So yeah, it's dusk, but look, we'll explore in dusk. Let's change it up. And we have about 30 seconds to get back to our train. Are we doing a bit of overspeed? Oh my god, it's congested, because, well, but we have about 20 seconds per station, and obviously if I'm getting out, that's going to take longer. Okay, could you just get out of the way, please? This is not a train spotting platform. Oh my days, look at this. The train is about to leave, and they're all standing here like headless chickens. Anyway, that is a damn problem. And now for the announcements. So we need to lock this door. Nope, lock it. Cool. Put the reverser to forward. Oh yeah, lock the doors. Cool. And let's put our lights to night. There we go. Sorry, that was a bit too quick. There we go. Voila! There are the announcement. Isn't that cool? Look at that, there's railworks going on. That is so cool. I love this DLC. I think it's probably my favorite DLC in Train Sim World 5. Like, I also like the London Victoria line. I guess I like ones that have kind of like I've been on or somewhat relatable, you know. Oh yeah, I probably should have turned on the light. The lights are automatic on this, I forgot. And the AC is also automatic on this. So yeah, there we go, announcements. Now it doesn't say this is a London Overground, it just says this is the train too. But obviously this has been renamed to the Suffragette Line now. And we're getting the Mid-May line in the next 3 months, which is also quite exciting, although I'll probably wait until that's on offer, unless DCG sends me a key, which is very unlikely. But yeah, that will feature the line between Stratford and No, it's not Clapham Junction. Is it Clapham Junction? Actually, it might be Clapham Junction. So yeah, obviously just going overspeed so that way we have time to explore the stations while sticking to the timetable. But yeah, so there's an announcement pack now that gives you announcements for most UK add-ons. People are saying we'd like to add them for German add-ons too. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. And also, I didn't realise this train has DC, so if you play on which is direct current, if you play on the WCML, then that has DC. So that's what this is for, the shoot down and shoot up. And people were saying that they would have rather, some people were saying they would have rather the WCML be a longer line without the overground to Watford, but obviously, as I said, Train Sim World 5, new marketing strategy, give you the game for free, because then even if you, it's all about like, they give it for free, but there's no content, so you end up buying the content. And then when you buy the content, you realize actually for the WCML you need the London Overground, the Bakerloo line, and there's also the Panini to actually get the full experience. So it's all about getting you to buy all these DLCs, which is kind of unfortunate. Everything's locked behind the paywall, essentially, but we shall digress. We should hear an announcement very soon as well, saying the next station is Barking. So basically, you want to be about 30 miles per hour by the time you reach the platform. So that's a little tip they give you when on the loading screen. Those tips are useful. It's kind of like what they did in City Skylines too, but it's definitely helpful because otherwise, unless you watch tutorials, which I rarely do, you might not know these tricks. See, I always end up either undershooting or overshooting. So yeah, there we go. And also, sometimes doing the route from the other direction actually shows you scenery you haven't necessarily seen before, because this scenery here, because obviously when you're going the other way, you're seeing it from a different angle. So it's always worthwhile doing the routes in both directions, which I never really did, because obviously some of them I just don't care about. Like the US route's like quite nice. Like I played the US one yesterday. I haven't finished it because it's very long. There you go. You see, even about the interchange, isn't that so cool? I think it's class. It's just, see how much better it feels driving a train that has announcements. It's like little small detail like that can completely change the playing experience. It just goes to show. And it's good that you can have add-ons now that can add them, because I think before you couldn't, there wasn't even add-ons that included them. Obviously this game's technically been out 5 years, the Trains of World franchise. So little waiting area here which we can sit on. Well, I guess it's not that important. There you go, announcements. So we have about a minute to explore. Here we are at Barking. Oh no, we can't see anywhere past that. Nothing on the displays there. Platform 1 to 3, trains to south. See, because they have station announcements, but they don't have train announcements, which I always found odd. There's no AI trains here. I wonder if you have to have some DLC to get the AI trains. It wouldn't surprise me in typical Dovetail Games fashion. But see, I never buy just train DLCs. Like, it has to come on a map, because for me, a train on the same map is boring, because it's just like, it's the same old thing, same old thing. Like, for me, I much prefer the maps than the trains. And these trains are also on the Elizabeth line, so it'd be nice to get the Elizabeth line at some point in this. Although it would be also nice if you just called it Crossrail. I don't really buy into the monarchy too much, but let's not get into politics. I'm leaving late. Is that a train spotter? Oh no, that's just one on the phone.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Woodgrange Park.
There we go. Isn't that just class? But I'm pretty sure it says this is a London Overground service in real life, or is it this is a train? I know for the underground services it does, but I'll have to try the Bakerloo line, because I tried the Bakerloo line on WCML, and it did say the 1972 tube stock does include announcements, but it didn't work. So I'm saying maybe it'll work on the. I'm banking on the fact that it should work on the official Bakerloo line. The one, the full one rather than the WCML, which just features the overground part of the reused assets. But yeah, basically I thought I'd replay this line simply because of the announcements. I'm glad I did, because when you drive it the other way, you get a different perspective. So I'll also do the Watford Euston line the other way around. Did I hear that right? Did I say chew chew? Oh no, I don't want an emergency brake. I need to watch what I'm doing. And there's talk actually recently, because now my news feed is always about transport in general. But yeah, there's like they're trying to increase the Elizabeth line from 2 trains per hour at Heathrow Airport to 4, which isn't a massive increase. But like this line train isn't very cheap. It's like £12. Like this is the thing about like airports. Like if flying to London, usually like the best off flying to Heathrow, because it's like part of the TFL zone. If you use the tube, it's cheap enough, which takes 50 minutes. But like if the trains are like £11, the same price as if you go from Gatwick, or if you go from Stansted or Luton, which are notoriously expensive to get from. So here we are at Woodgrange Park. Yeah, this one I might overshoot a bit. Okay, we have 1 minute to explore. Yeah, because I saw someone being able to go up the stairs. Yep, so we can go up the stairs here. Isn't that cool? So you can actually get to level. So here we are. This is Woodgrange Park. Yeah, decent London vibes. Like, the one thing I don't like about Train Sim 5, well, there's a lot of things, apart from obviously the Dovetail games, the money racketeering, but it's the AI vehicles and the roads, they just look very flat. They don't get like a lively vibe. Like, this just, I don't know, it feels very like cartoonish. Like, you know, the scenery is nice and everything like that from afar, but like AI vehicles are just terrible. Like, it is an Unreal Engine 5 issue, which is why like most simulators like the bus and all that, just you never get like an optimal experience. But like, oh, actually, I should have done that. I entered through this door because I left this door open. But there we go. So there's a bit of a few seconds lag there before I could start my objective there to the next station.
Gospel Oak. Next station, Wanstead Park.
Oh yeah, look at that distance. That is like nothing. Well, yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate because like air traffic just looks very flat. Like the cars, I don't know, like, and I'm running a fairly beefy PC, and even still, like, I can't run this on high on like some maps because it's just too deep. Yeah, look, I don't know, like the Engine 5 has pros and cons, but I feel like it wasn't really ever intended for like simulators. The Unreal Engine 5, which is probably the biggest issue. My phone won't lock. There we go. The announcement again. Oh, brake. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. Yeah, not good at all. Yeah, see, I got caught off guard there. That is shocking. I know. Please do not tell me it's shocking. I have eyes, I can tell. Obviously close the door.
Wanstead Park. This is the train to Gospel Oak.
Not as exciting on this side. I can't jump over. Oh, look at that. I managed to squeeze through there. Why is there so many people? Like, what is this actually about? But it's pretty cool that you can... Oh my days, would you get out of the bloody way? But it is pretty cool that, like, you can go down to, like, the station level and explore. This is a nice feature. These people are actually doing my head in. Oh my days. The train's about to depart. You should be running. Maybe they see I'm a driver. And let's just take a quick look at the other side of the bridge. Yeah, this is probably a bit less detailed, this station wise. I'd give this one about a 5 out of 10 in terms of scenery. The other one was I think a 7. The Unreal Engine 5 also does like night. Oh, look at the skyline. That is cool. There is London City Centre. Didn't notice that before. Like the Unreal Engine 5 does dusk and like dawn and nighttime very well. It does daytime awful, unless it's like raining. But yeah, look, it's really nice. I really like this DLC, I have to say. Yeah, it's just the roads. The roads just do it for me. Like the roads are always empty. And they're always just like, even though there's vehicles, it just looks very flat. I don't know, it's just like, I'm not sure if it's just me, but like I feel like the roads and pavements in this game are shocking. Just in general, any map. It's just the way they appear. Like I was watching someone play this map very briefly, and they were saying they liked the roads. I was like, are you on something? You like the roads? It's probably like the biggest issue with the game, I would say. Yeah, see, I don't do the imperial system. I do a logical metric system. This imperial system, like 500, like it's just like you go from 0.6 to yards. It's like okay. I know I say that initially in almost every video where an imperial system is involved. Oh, 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 oh! You see, this is what I mean. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Cool, this is Laystone Park. Bit less congested. Barking Riverside. That's, yep, so there's a little glitch. Obviously that's meant to be showing Gospel Oak. So yep, we found a glitch. I'm very bad usually at finding glitches because I really just don't pay that much attention to all that stuff. So yeah, look at this. So this is our line here. I think this is the mid-May line that is being developed. That will run from Stratford up to... I don't think it's going to be the full one to Richmond. Or it could be. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the line that's being developed. So actually maybe we'll go all the way to Richmond. That'd be nice. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Nice detail here. But anyway, let's get back to business. Driving a train, and obviously we can't go past there. I really like the colours of the Overground as well. I think the orange, blue and white just, they blend very well together. We'll leave with a bit of delay, but nothing that overspeeding can't fix. CCTV is operation in this station, you don't say. This is a very short, like, that's just over a kilometre. So like I used to think like 0.6 miles where I need to be at 30. No, it's like 300 yards. Well, 200 yards realistically. This thing does break fairly fast to be fair. But not as fast as we'd like. But 500 yards you should be slowing down from 50, or you should be at 50 realistically. And look at that, I just about followed what I preached. Yeah, we'll not be gaining a bit of time here. If anything, we'll be bang on. I probably shouldn't be breaking this horse as well, but we do not care. Look at that. 7 seconds. 5. Yeah, in fact, we'll be a bit late. Hello, what are you doing? You bloody muppet! Oh my days. Jumping in front of the train like. And the funny thing is we were actually going to end up finishing slower on the platform. I hadn't reduced brake power. Oh, look at that, people buying tickets. Way out. That car was speeding. Yeah, look at this, like. No pedestrians, like. This is a big issue actually, people, and I think people have said this before Train Sim World in general, Train Sim World 5. Station's very busy. Cityscape dead. No pedestrians, you know. What is that overlapping? No traffic lights, textures there, this guy's driving on the footpath. You know. You can tell this game is really meant to be played just from the train, but even then you can kind of see this stuff sometimes as well from there, and we're running late. While I was getting sidetracked. Why is this not moving? There we go. It'd be nice if you get like a full train. I know Rush Hour was meant to do that DLC that came out like a few years ago, 2 years ago I think it was, a tree. But like during Rush Hour you should get packed trains, you know. Like this train is really busy during Rush Hour. And if you take a look here, it's not packed, like there's no one standing. Well, there's that little house there. Ah, there's rail work. I like the little addition of, I like the addition of the rail workers. Although I swear most rail work happens during the night when the lines are closed on weekends. When they close the lines sometimes on weekends for like rail works. I didn't notice this when they did this the other way around. There's step-free access at this station. I was gonna say there's one. I'm still gonna take ages to get up, but luckily there's a staircase as well. Here we get some time. I don't even think we were overspeeding. What's this? This is obviously it used to be an. Oh yeah, because I think this line used to be unused before the Overground was launched in 2007. Let's see if this is correct. Yeah, Gospel Oak. So yeah, obviously didn't ever like fully put stuff in that line. From the 4 coaches. Yep, and can we go up this? No, we cannot. Invisible walls. Nothing I love more in life. Well, at least these ones are deliberate, they're not like the opposite 2 ones, they're just random and pop out of nowhere. I was gonna say it's kind of odd like how a lot of this is on bridges, because obviously it's expensive to build bridges that carry heavy weight, and look, now we're back on the ground. Ah, some high rises again. Because obviously this is like North London, most of this is in Zone 3, not all of it's in Zone 3, actually Barking Riverside is Zone 4, because on the previous video they said it's all Zone 3. Was incorrect. But we'll forgive that. It is always annoying when you're on a train and you end up like getting on a carriage that's on the other end of the platform. Does this lift work? No, it does. But anyway, we're not getting it because lift at train stations are slower than stairs. And we can't go into that station. Lovely. And this is just the same thing. Okie dokie. Well, not much to see on this station that you can't see from the train carriage, it is. But look at that, we'll manage to keep the timetable relatively well whilst also having explored every station on foot, which obviously adds double to triple the amount of time we're actually meant to have at the station. The only about 4 is where the train starts powering up when you put like 4 on this. You see that little 10 with the arrow? If that's 4, that's usually when it starts giving power and moves. See, now these cars look a bit more lively, like it seems a bit more alive. It is pretty cool how you can see like the backdrop of like London city centre very far in the distance. I always like that lake there as well. I like that part of the map. But I just like when there's lakes and like rivers in the map. It just adds variety. Obviously get dock points for overspeeding, so it doesn't actually benefit overspeeding to keep to the timetable. But sure, look, I don't care. Obviously there's a connection here with another line. I wonder which line that is. I think it might be an underground line. Oh no, the weather started to change. This dynamic weather doesn't make any sense because every time you play it always ends up going like misty or like foggy halfway through. It's just like, it doesn't happen in real life in the period of 40 minutes. I was trying to keep it just to clear, but wouldn't let me change it. Well, this is like a few games ago, but
This is the train to
so we have 5 stops left, as you can see there. Oh yeah, so this connects with another overground line. It's not an underground line, but I knew it was on the tube map somewhere. Oh, someone has used the lift just there. You don't see people getting in the lift though. Okay. Oh, there's a bus lane here, but no bus. Yeah, it seems a bit flat there, but yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. Illegal. You can get. Apparently, you can get impounded if you stop at a double red line. You can get impounded if you leave it parked there. They don't mess about. I really hate the fog because you just don't see all the scenery. Also, I don't think there's that much graffiti in real life on these train platforms. Well, some people say they like the graffiti, but I feel like there isn't that much graffiti. Like in European cities, yeah, but not in London. And maybe it is just kind of like street art purposes. So it's kind of like regular graffiti. It's not just graffiti that ends up being there because no one maintains it or like monitors it security-wise. These are quite short platforms, so like only trains with 4 carriages can serve them. Yeah, I see why they say mind the gap. I thought it's because like there's a gap between the platform. I think it's just because the platform is very thin. I have to say the sounds of this train are very accurate. I think very nice as well. The braking as well. On time. We're a bit late, but sure, if you say so, I'll take it. Trains close 30 seconds for departure. No they don't. I'm meant to wait 30 seconds after the train doors close. Also, what's the point of the train doors closing 30 seconds before departure? Look at that, that's pretty cool. Those advertisements, a bit of extra realism. But I really like this that you can kind of hop out and explore the stations. We also do this with the WCML line and see if that's possible as well. I think definitely this line's nicer than the WCML, even though the WCML goes to the city centre. So it's actually 5 you need to get the train moving.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Crouch Hill.
So obviously, like in real life, like you either have to be trained on these routes to know when to stop. You have a dispatcher, like especially on the older trains, before you have all this technology that can now probably tell you when to stop and speed up. Definitely should be at 100 when you need to slow down very soon, like a max throttle bump. I love that also there's no fog in the tunnel, which doesn't actually you would get fog in the tunnel as well. Like in a tunnel that's that narrow. Well, actually, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. I wonder if that hour's telling me that the reverse isn't forward, the forward hour. Like, how does someone end up graffitiing in a tunnel? Because like it's fairly dangerous. Like unless you go at night time, but even still, like it's extremely dangerous. Like it's just you wouldn't think that it's that much graffiti in the tunnels. Because like even in countries where graffiti is very prominent, you don't see graffiti in the tunnels. So I don't know if I buy the realism there. That like that's realistic. That's what I mean to say. You can see there's also no station that's very close together. Oh my days, this is crawling. So this train is only 100 yards long, which is how much in meters? We haven't a clue. I haven't a clue, that is. It's not like how abruptly I'm braking, but you know what? We do not care. I do not care. Aha. Look at that, the platform is hiding there. This is also a 5. Nothing exciting here. Very meh. Like the buildings don't seem that real to like. But up close to these buildings seem a bit like dead. Like doesn't seem very lively and like a bit like Photoshop. Kind of like Omsi 2, but just like a bit more nicer like texturing on the outside. This will actually take us 40 minutes to do, which is how much we have timetable 41.
Exit for London Overground Northern Line from Archway Station.
There is a siding here, which I wonder if that siding is used for like the first train, but like probably not, because this is close to Western Junction, then the other side. So I don't know what that siding there is for, to be honest. Maybe it's for trains from other directions. That could be it actually. Because there's a scenario where you park at the siding at midnight, but I don't know why. Like it hardly stays there the whole midnight. That video is already up as well if you want to see it. This is a very long ramp, but luckily there's no people here pushing through. And look at that, once there's a fog, all of a sudden the people disappear. Yeah. One person walking around in the dark. I don't know how people will be parking bikes on an uncovered bike rack. Usually they're covered at stations. So yeah, but sometimes it does seem like a TFL thing, like these people do pre-brand, just more for marketing than for actual practicality purposes. Or PR as they'd say. And folks, we are about to reach the terminus. Look at that.
This is the train to Gospel Oak. Next station, Gospel Oak.
There's a signal box. But this train terminates. Does it not say that usually?
London Overground Lines.
I think also 1759 is when like I don't think that's actually, I don't think we actually have 7 minutes to get there. Oh, do we? Because there's a red signal, so we better slow down. What's that about? Maybe the tracks have to change because we have to go in the reverse direction. I do not know what these signs mean. I think signal soon or something. Because obviously the station's past that red signal because there's no blue thing there. See, I get confused because it says distance 0.9 miles. Is that where the station is? Or is that where the signal is? It used to be a lot clearer on the earlier versions of this game. I think that's the red signal there. And sometimes these signals only go green. I thought that was a security camera. They only go green when you go right up to them. Like in this fog, how can you see where the signal is? Grand. Maybe this is because there's a sensor there to determine if it goes to the straight ahead or goes to the right track, depending on where the other train is, obviously.
Next station, Gospel Oak.
And also you can hop here routes, but the annoying thing is with the hopping is like you can't hop with the train, so you have to wait for the train and you can't control the timing, so there might be a 10-minute wait before a train arrives, so not the most ideal of features. It would be nice to have Williston Junction here because obviously it's not that far away from here. It's like 3 stations away. I guess it's all about the money, money, money with Dovetail Games.
Gospel Oak.
So this is, I think the line that's being developed now, the mid-May line. Oh, look at that little coffee shop. He's gonna ignore me, not gonna give us a coffee. I wonder if we can ride this train. It'll probably say out of map bounds. This is very old school. Why are the lift doors open? I wonder if that's a glitch. Yeah, definitely a glitch. The barriers are also open for some reason. Okie dokie. So yeah, folks, this is the Gospel Oak, sorry, it's not the Gospel Oak line, it's the Suffragette line, the other way around. So now, no, that's not my train. I think I've lost my train. I think it's true here. This is our train. Is it my train? Yep, I think so. So let's shut her down. This is not my train. Oh, okay, look, anyway. Folks, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And until next time, and bye for now.